Warning, this is a not safe for work fanfiction, which means it's not safe for you to listen to if you're under the age of 18 and there's anybody around. If you are going to rebel and listen to this anyway, make sure your headphones are in and nobody else, especially the parents, are listening. But I do not condone this. You should definitely be 18 or over if you're going to listen to this very sexy Five Nights at Freddy's fanfiction. Mike furiously brought up his security camera. It's only 2 AM on my first night, and they're all gone, Mike panicked. He was flicking through the security feed, trying to locate the dysfunctional animatronics. At last, he stumbled upon Foxy, peeking out of the curtain. Instead of his usual mundane look, he was frowning, and he wasn't facing the camera this time. Mike shrugged it off and pulled down his security monitor. He leaned towards the fan when he heard Freddy's slight chuckle. It echoed in the distance. Mike panicked and switched to his camera display. He once again hastily swapped between camera rooms. Bonnie and Chica were nowhere to be found. Foxy was still at Pirate Cove, this time sitting down. Nani? Mike thought. This was strange. Something was off. He looked sad and zoned out. Mike shrugged it off and blamed this on the animatronic running out of battery. He was not sure if this was good, as his employer may blame him for tampering with the animatronics. He did not know what was coming for him. He then resumed his constant flickering of the channels. There, he found him, the one and only Freddy Fazbear, who was in the storage room on Cam 5. He also seemed to be off character. He was moving. He had his back towards the camera and seemed to be searching for something. Freddy looked at the bottom left part of the shelf and picked up something. It was a box. What was in that box? Mike had to know. He zoomed in using his camera and saw the box had a few packet-like things. There were multiple objects in there he couldn't recognize. Freddy walked out of the room. Mike put down the display. What the fuck? OMFG? He's not supposed to do that. What the actual wet donkey? I'm gonna report this to the developers. Mike thought in his distress. Bonnie and Chica were not anywhere to be found. Wait a second. A flush of panic washed over Mike. He could hear the groaning. Only Bonnie and Chica could do that. Mike looked to the left and pressed the light switch. Bonnie and Chica were both there. Holy mother of Shrek cookies! He yelled as he viciously shanked the door button. The door was coming down, but stopped around 10 centimeters to the bottom. Something was blocking the door. Shit, fuck, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead! It was a strap-on dildo? Mike shrieked and went up to kick it out of the way so the door would close. But just as he got up, Freddy came up behind and yanked him with his powerful bare arms. He lifted Mike up as Bonnie and Chica continued their groaning. Freddy kept Mike held up high as Bonnie lifted the left door up. Both Bonnie and Chica looked oddly happy as they paced towards Mike. Freddy put Mike down on all fours and viciously tore off Mike's pants. Ah! What the fuck, mate? Kill me already! But Freddy did not stop there. He continued and ripped off Mike's underwear. This caused Mike to yell and kick. Mike's kick came into contact with Freddy's leg, but Freddy only responded with a "Ooh" in a happy tone. Bonnie and Chica joined in, ripping off Mike's shirt. Mike looked angrily at Bonnie and Chica, but his expression soon turned pale as he saw Bonnie and Chica's modified suit. Strap-on dildos were located around the crotch area, and they were covered with condoms. Mike could no longer think. However, something was being slapped on Mike's ass. It was a pizza. Okay, no thank you, Scott Cawthon, Mike thought. Chica turned on, and its voices box started to produce human noises. Oh, yes, yes, it said. Freddy plopped the pizza onto Mike's back, and Chica started to quack. The text on his apron started to glow. Let's eat itadakimasu. Chica's quacks turned into roars as he jumped onto Mike's back, pecking on the pizza sitting on Mike's back. Freddy grunted as Mike felt a little wet. Slimy thing. on his anus? It was pizza! Mike was no longer sane. His tiny mind could not comprehend what was happening. Suddenly, Chica went behind Mike. Let's eat, his voice box exclaimed. Chica began to eat Mike's ass where the pizza was. And as Mike began to like it, ooh, yes, Chica, Mike yelled in joy. After 5 minutes of Chica eating Mike's ass, all the pizza was gone. Eat, Chica explained, as he returned to pecking the pizza off of Mike's back. Mike started touching the pizza anus area, and he felt something cold jab up there. It was not a strap-on dildo. Mike turned his head and saw that the endoskeleton was piercing through the fluffy Fazbear suit. A massive metallic penis erected from the lifeless animatronic. With a quick movement, Freddy's dick was inside Mike's wet hole. Oh, Freddy roared. Throughout all of this, Bonnie was slumped into Mike's chair, enjoying the show. Let's eat, Chica roared as it continued eating the pizza. Oh, Bonnie groaned in pleasure. Roar! Freddy roared in delight. Foxy laughed. Wait, Foxy. Mike's eyes fell upon the security monitor. Foxy was charging through the hallway. His metallic penis glistened in the hall light as he ran past. Within a second, Foxy appeared at the door and took no extra time with delay. With one quick thrust, Foxy's erect member went down Mike's throat. Mike protested. Freddy's roars started to growl in loudness as he started thrusting into Mike's greedy hole. Foxy started to groan in time with Freddy's roars. Mike felt like he was going to explode. Freddy's jingle started to play and his eyes lit up as he expelled his oily liquid. Arrgh! Foxy also expelled his petroleum into Mike's mouth, followed by Bunny and Chica's black sludge spraying the security guard's office room. Mike thought to himself as Foxy and Freddy removed themselves from him. The bell chimed. It was 6 a.m. The animatronic seemed to disappear simultaneously, leaving Mike filled with machine liquid. Mike picked up a pizza slice and began to eat it. I can't wait for my next shift, he thought to himself. Freddy is love, he says to himself. Freddy is life.